What up guys, today we have another large YouTuber inventory ban. It appears a lot of YouTubers have been getting banned for their involvements in large gambling sites and stuff like that, and Juicy is no exception. So here's his profile. He literally openly states on it, I own Raffle Trades. It's a pretty cool site. I'm not sure Raffle Trades even exists anymore, but if we try and offer him a trade here, we will see he has a trade ban. And if we have a quick little peek into his inventory as well, we have 11 pages of incredible skins. Look at all these Hows and wow, Medusas, Dragon Laws. It's about $100,000 worth of skins that got banned. Let's go through some of them. On the first inventory page here, we can already see two high tier knives. We have a butterfly knife Doppler in factory new, looks pretty cool, and we have a bayonet marble fade in factory new. Moving on to the second page, we have a bayonet Doppler in factory new. This is of course a ruby. It is pure red, very, very expensive. We also have a lot of M9 bayonet urban mask. Juicy himself also made a video on his trade ban, which I will link in the description. Check out his channel. It's mainly like CSGO gaming and gambling content. And he explained in this video when he used to own a site that used to be lots of Russians that used to take advantage of his trading site and then trade in all of these knives and manipulate the prices. So basically he got stuck with a load of M9 bayonet open masks in like terrible condition, well worn and stuff. Those sneaky Russians. Moving on to page 3, even more bayonet open mask. We have an M9 bayonet gamma Doppler in factory new. This is of course an emerald. It is fully green, super rare. We then have an M4 Howl, incredibly expensive skin. We have Shadow Daggers Fade in factory new. We have lots of Karambit Tiger Tooth, another Howl in factory new, more Tiger Tooth skins, a nice Karambit Doppler. I don't think there's anything special about this one. Let me know in the comments. I'm probably wrong. I'm always wrong. Page 4 is getting real juicy here, no pun intended. We have a couple more Karambit Tiger Tooth. We have a flip knife Doppler. Of course, this is the sapphire version. It is fully blue. The amount of sapphires and rubies and emeralds in his inventory is actually pretty mad. We have a bayonet crimson web in field tested. We have an orb dragon lore in battle scarred. Loads more sick knives. Bayonet fade in factory new. It's always been one of my favorite skins. I think that was my original knife in StatTrak. Incredible knife. We have even more Howls. He literally had a Howl collection. He had so many Howls and they're so rare. We got loads of shadow daggers here. What's that one called? My mum's butt plugs. We got some flip knife marble fades, all in factory new. We have a butterfly knife fade in factory new. Even more fade knives up here. Even more Howls to add to the collection. Some kind of low tier knives, but actually these are all StatTrak. They're StatTrak Safari meshes, so obviously that's going to add value as well. And my goodness, welcome to the Dragon Lore parade. We got Dragon Lore in factory new. We got Dragon Lore in field tested. Dragon Lore in field tested, field tested, field tested, field tested, field tested. That's a lot of field tested Dragon Lore. Yet again, another Howl. They're so expensive. I have no idea why he had so many Howls. We have an M9 bayonet crimson web in minimal wear. This is a very rare skin. Obviously the factory new is the absolute rarest you can get, but crimson web skins in general are just pretty rare. We have a bayonet slaughter in minimal wear. We have a flip knife Doppler in factory new. We also have a couple of orb Medusas here, both in factory new. They are hella expensive. Moving on to page 6, this looks like the gloves page. We got a lot of gloves in varying conditions, but some of these in minimal wear, wow. Like, they are some expensive gloves. Gloves are not cheap. Bayonet Slaughter in field tested. A StatTrak AK-47 Fire Serpent in factory new. In Juicy's own video, he stated that this is probably the most expensive skin in his entire collection. Ridiculously expensive skin. The only StatTrak Fire Serpent I've ever owned was a minimal wear one, and I had to do a trade-up contract for that, and I got super lucky. Never ever owned a factory new one. They're just thousands. There's way too much money in skins. Thousands for one skin. We have a StatTrak M9 Marble Fade in factory new. Very nice. We have another Orb Dragon Lore in Battle Scarred. This StatTrak Gut Life Gamma Doppler is pretty sweet. I like that, actually. I like that quite a lot. Just doesn't end this collection. It's absolutely crazy. Bayonet Doppler in factory new. Butterfly Knife Fade factory new. M9 Bayonet Doppler factory new. And then lots more Dragon Laws. This one's in factory new, this one's in factory new, this one's in minimal wear, bought while drunk. You have to be drunk really to be spending that amount of money on pixels. Another Orc Dragon Lore minimal wear, another Howl to add to the Howl collection, another Medusa. I like this StatTrak AK-47 case hardened in minimal wear. Is it a blue gem though? It's not. It is, this looks like maybe quite a rare pattern. It looks like mainly gold. I'm not sure. Some of you guys in the comments are going to be way more educated about skins than me, so let me know if this is a rare pattern or not. But even if it's not, it looks pretty cool. It's nearly like fully gold. More Fire Serpents. Another Dragon Lore hiding down here in field tested. Flip Knife Fade. M9 Bayonet. Factory New. M9 Bayonet Gamla. factory new. Let's inspect it in games. Called Green Nebula. Once again, don't know if this is a rare pattern or not. I only know like the emeralds and the sapphires. We have a Huntsman knife Doppler here in factory new, and I am pretty 100% that this is a ruby. Look at that. Another Karambit Doppler in factory new. Oof, look at this sapphire. Karambit Doppler, factory new sapphire. Wow. That is incredibly blue, incredibly rare, and it is just taken out of the game completely now. It's not coming back. We're moving on to some real serious skins here. We've got a Butterfly Knife Doppler in factory new. This is 100% a ruby. Look how red that bad boy is. We have another ruby Bowie Knife Doppler in factory new, obviously. We have a Butterfly Knife Doppler in factory new, a sapphire. We have another Butterfly Knife Doppler in factory new. This is obviously a ruby. We have an M4A4 Poseidon. That's actually pretty expensive as well. Flip Knife Doppler, factory new. Gut Knife Fade, factory new. Butterfly Knife Slaughter, minimal wear. M9 Bayonet Gamma Doppler, factory new. Again, Stat-Trek AK-47 Vulcan. Obviously, the condition is going to be factory new. This collection is... it's absolutely insane. Flip Knife Tiger Tooth, minimal wear. Gut Knife Tiger Tooth, factory new. Gamma, Karambit here. I used to love these. These was like so expensive, and I'm sure they are still incredibly expensive. We have a Stat-Trek Orp Onitazi in factory new with an iBuyPower sticker on it as well. That's a fairly new skin. Another Bayonet Doppler in factory new. Loads more Bayonet Dopplers here in factory new. We have a Knight. Was he trying to do a trade up? Who knows? Got a Stat-Trek Battle Scarred Fire Serpent. Still very expensive despite it being battle scarred. Stat-Trek USP Neo Noir in factory new. I'm sure that's expensive. Minimal wear Fire Serpent. Stat-Trek Karambit Doppler, the Black Pearl. Oh, I wonder what's special about this one. So this is obviously a Black Pearl right here. I'm learning as I go on. I'm learning. Another Karambit Doppler, factory new. Another Karambit Doppler, factory new. Flip Knife Gamma Doppler, factory new. Fire Serpent, field tested. Fire Serpent, field tested. Another Bayonet Doppler in factory new. And the final page here. Wow, we have a Souvenir Orp Dragonlore in field tested. I can't believe this Souvenir Orp Dragonlore is now out of the game. That just makes the existing Souvenir Dragonlores even more rare. She's got a Virtus Pro sticker on from the E-League Major Atlanta 2017. Real shame that this is now lost from the game. I would love this personally. We have a Karambit Doppler in factory new. This is obviously an emerald as well. It is fully green. We have a Glock Fade in factory new. I'm guessing the very start of all these inventory pages is his own personal collection. I think I've got a Glock Fade on my very first page because that's what I personally use, and I'm imagining he probably personally used these skins as well. Very expensive skin though, the Glock Fade in factory new. Another Stat-Trek AK-47 Fire Serpent in minimal wear, crazy. And then we have a few lower tier knives. Not sure if they're I say lower tier compared to this collection. Obviously in terms of CS they're still high tier, and that brings us to the end of this collection. Overall, the amount of skins that was banned was around $100,000 worth. Absolutely crazy money in skins. This is why I have never kept this amount of skins in my inventory ever, because what happens if it gets banned? You know, what happens if this happens? I've always thought it was just way too high risk to keep it in pixels, so I've always personally cashed out myself. The reason Juicy was banned was because he literally owned and ran two sites which Valve weren't very happy about. The first was Raffle Trade, and the second was a gambling site called CSGO Gem. Apparently he made all of the bots for all of those sites on his own IP address, so when Valve looked at the bots and they banned them all, they're like, oh, this is Juicy. He's also on the same IP. We're going to ban this account too. This is why I've never personally been involved in a site and owned a site. I know there's a hell of a lot of profit to be made from it. I mean, just look at this inventory. I never really wanted to, you know, go against Valve too much and piss them off too much because I love my Steam account and I want to keep that. Some big condolences to Juicy go out. This happened last month, I believe, this ban. All of these amazing skins we will never be seeing again. Hope you guys enjoyed the little inventory showcase. I know I'm a tiny bit late on this, but I did ask Juicy if I could make this video, and he said, can you delay it a little bit so my own video kind of, you know, gets all the views it can possibly get? And I was like, absolutely no problem, dude. I personally hope we don't actually see any more huge trader or site owner inventory bans, but I'm sure we will in the future. So stay tuned for more videos coming. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.